So, so Manak, in order for us to understand ukuthi yonke lento le iyini like and understand God, we have to understand that it's all happening inside the mind of God. And it's okay. So okusho ukuthi, what is the mind then? The mind is the void. It's the void where everything starts, where everything begins, where everything ends. And it's the mind of who? It's the mind of God. And for any idea to be present, or for any idea ukuthi ibe khona la emhlabeni sikwazi ukuyibona, you need to connect with the idea so it comes to fruition in real life. So kusho ukuthi mele siqale la sibona khona ke lento le. We cannot talk about things that we do not understand and do not know. We have to start with the things that we understand and know, which are the things that we can see. Yini sikwazi ukuyibona? It's reality. Okusho ukuthi before we even get into depths with this, we need to understand what is reality. So reality is a product. It's a product of ideas and thoughts. And the thoughts are happening inside the mind. After the thoughts, and then the reality, which is a 3D print of your thoughts and ideas. So it means in order for us to understand what is reality, we need to first understand that there must be thoughts that are happening inside the mind. And these thoughts, they become ideas. After they become ideas, which are invisible light, they are visible in our minds. We can only see them emqondweni yethu thina. However, they are not present or awakabonakali la emhlabeni, a 3D print of them. But they do exist. There is a picture of them inside our minds. Okay. Alright then. So that's reality. Uma sekwenzakala la ngaphandle, it's when now we are bringing these ideas to life. Oh, okay. So that means there is everything. Okay. So these thoughts and ideas are a formula for what reality is. Because ngeke uzukwazi ukuthi wenze into ngaphandle ukuthi uyicabanga. And uyicabanga kuphi? Uyicabanga la ekhanda lakho. But then now, what makes these ideas? What makes these thoughts? What is the underlying bed, or what is the foundation of these thoughts? The foundation of these thoughts is the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind that has been created by the light, the visible light that you already see, that is part of you, part of me. Okay, it makes sense now. It does. All right. So it means before we even unpack what is everything, we must understand what is reality. We done talked about that. We now know what is reality, but then now we need to know what makes reality, what makes these thoughts and ideas. It's the subconscious mind. So the subconscious mind is made by what then? The subconscious mind is made by the light, the visible light that you can actually see, that creates everything that you think that you know, which is already been created by the first mind that thought about everything, and that mind is God. Go. Papa ini ganzang. Nyanza Daniel. Okay. So now, it means that's the first program, the first mind, the mind of God that has the light. the visible light that we can actually see with our naked eyes. Okay. All right then. So this mind of God, it means there must be a what now? There must be a subconscious mind and a conscious mind as well of God. All right then. So before we even understand something, we must start with what we can see and what we know for us to get to what we do not know. We cannot jump and straight and talk about God as if we understand the concepts. People are fighting wars for this shit. So we need to understand exactly what we see and what we know first for us to get to what we do not know and what we do not see. All right. So what is happening out here? So what is happening out here is this. There are people that are living their lives and they have a mind, and that mind is divided into two. There is a conscious mind and there is a subconscious mind. People are moving around, they have a name, they have a religion, they have beliefs that they die for. These beliefs and this knowledge that they think they know forms part of their subconscious minds to make decisions every day. It supports everything that they create. That's the subconscious mind. That is what is created for them in order for them to create. So they take from that source. For instance, a human being who heavily believes in religion will never do such and such and such. As a result, there are realities that person can never ever experience because he or she has that belief that creates every idea that creates every thought plus ideas that becomes a reality for that person. Okay. So, which means that is the subconscious mind. All right then. So the subconscious mind controls the awareness because you can't be aware of something that you are not fully tapped in. Okay. I understand this now. All right then.